Vogue, this is Anu Merton and I'm going to show you how I style my diamond jewelry.
I'm Radhika, jewelry consultant and contributor, and welcome to the first day of the Vogue India and the Natural Diamond Council's Diamond Festival. We are speaking to the lovely Anu Merton today. Just wait for her to join. While I wait for her, I'll just do an introduction on who she is. Anu is a jewelry designer who brings a refreshing sense of nostalgia to her work by looking to the past to reinvent the future. The world she creates through her Instagram creates a new language for Indian jewelry today. A beautiful interplay between the old and the new, using old world gems that mix new materials like acrylic alongside beautiful natural diamonds. I'm really looking forward to talking about all things diamonds with her today. Let me see. Anu. Found. She should be joining us just now. Anu, can you, let me see if I can add her. I've now invited you, Anu, so hopefully that should work now. Bear with us, everyone. We're just getting Anu on. Anu, it says you're unable to join. Let me try and send you a request one more time. I've just invited you again. Hopefully this will work. Yay!
Can you now? Sorry.
No.
I think just when I joined, the internet went. So
That's okay. How are you? You look gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Where are you right now? Are you in Bombay or Delhi or whereabouts?
I'm actually in Jaipur.
Oh, wow. Is that where you're based?
Yes, my office is here, though I shuttle between Jaipur and Bangalore.
Okay, amazing. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the Natural Diamond Council and Vogue India's Diamond Festival this year. This is our first day, actually, and we're super excited to have you with us. I think let's just dive straight in. I've given you a little bit of an introduction to the people who were here before. So let's get straight to it and talk to us a little bit about how you began your jewelry journey, how you became a jewelry designer, and a little bit about your aesthetic as a jewelry designer as well.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. I mean, this is my first Instagram live, so
Mine too.
But I'm really excited. So to begin with, how I got into jewelry, I'm not really taught. I haven't gone to a design school. I didn't study jewelry. Everything that I know, I sort of learned from experience, from seeing people wear jewelry, being surrounded by jewelry, being in India, and sort of having worked with karigars, family karigars early on. As you know, in India, mostly when someone wants a jewelry, they go to a family jeweler or a family karigar, and you know, have it made. So I think my understanding of jewelry and where I began would be that. And I always had stuff made for myself. So that's how it started. And then friends and family started asking me to make it for them. And I started designing for them. And then, you know, people who I didn't know, strangers, started asking to design for me, started asking me to design for them, and it just took off from there.
Amazing. And can you explain a little bit to our viewers today on the aesthetic and your sort of design language as a brand?
So I think what I feel strongly about is, you know, the traditional history of Indian jewelry and how jewelry was a part of our daily lives. We always wore jewelry every day, and you know, it was very much. You know, we sort of dressed up in clothes and then put jewelry on. And I think somehow over the last few years, we sort of lost that. And there was a lot of Western influence that India went through, and it still is going through, you know, in terms of clothes. It's very hard to really find Indian things, even living in India. So, I mean, you have to look for really great Indian clothes, or you have to go to, you know, your karigars, get them made. It's not that easy. So I feel that Anu Merton sort of is very much rooted in the country, in the aesthetic of India and what India stands for. So it's handmade. It's you know, it's trying to see, you know, what used to be done. Say, I work a lot with polkis, which are uncut diamonds. So polkis used to be really, really popular earlier on. And even now people do wear polkis, but somehow it sort of lost its popularity. And I really enjoy working with uncut diamonds. I really enjoy working with polkis. So I sort of tried to, not just try, I'm still trying to bring it into everyday, you know, styling, wearing, and also taking bigger polki pieces out instead of just keeping it in your lockers and not really wearing it, only wearing small things. So I really think that jewelry should be out of lockers, on you, going out everywhere. You got to have fun in it.
Absolutely. And I think you use natural diamonds so well in your work as well. Is there a certain approach that you have when you think about a piece that you're creating? Do you think about the diamond first, or do you think about the piece and the design in general and then incorporate the natural diamonds into your work?
I think it always starts from a sort of inspiration. It could be the stone. Sometimes you find a really, really beautiful stone, and then you know, the diamond or that stone might guide you into what I usually say what it wants to be instead of what I want to do with it, because I believe that you know, these stones are really powerful, and they sort of know where they want to be and where they want to go. So I sort of work with them instead of you know, just putting what I want into it. So I feel like it's very subjective. Sometimes it's the stone that leads you into the design. Sometimes it's the design that sort of asks for a certain sort of stone. So it could be either.
Amazing. And if you could say, you know, you have a favorite natural diamond piece of jewelry that you wear occasionally or every day, what would it be? You actually, I think you posted a really beautiful Gokanda mined diamond ring, the brilliant cut diamond ring. It was beautiful.
Yes.
I saw it this morning. Do you have a piece like that you wear every day?
So my husband's side of the family has, in fact, it's with me now. It's an old mine, brilliant cut, massive solitaire that my husband's great grandfather, who was the professor of spectroscopy in Oxford, sort of cut. and
Wow.
made. So I'm very fortunate to have that ring, though I'm terribly scared of wearing it every day when I'm roaming around in Jaipur and small markets. But
Yeah,
it is a beautiful stone for sure.
definitely. And any other piece of jewelry with a natural diamond in it that you
Um,
absolutely adore?
Work, I use a lot of uncut natural diamonds. So say something like this, which is which is one of my favorite pieces. It's called
Wow.
and falcon, I feel, are my spirit animals. So they've got these uncut polkis there. I wear this almost every day. Then I have rings with a lot of diamonds. Then lots of, I wear them all the time, to be honest.
Yeah. I
I don't really sort of think, oh shit, it has a diamond, I should be more careful with it. I just wear them, have fun with them.
And I love how you style it, especially this neck mess that you have going on right now. Can you tell us a little bit about the jewels that you're wearing right now? Especially, oh my gosh, let's see the wrists as well. Totally adorned in jewels.
So this one is a beautiful parrot, and I call him Amir. He's got this gorgeous tail. He's got rose-cut diamonds in him and ruby eyes.
Wow.
Then this is an old flower ring. This is the sage ring with the little diamond eye. Then I'm wearing actually an heirloom choker from my grandmother. And I'm wearing the Chandfool, which I absolutely love. Then I have this little turquoise heart. I have one pearl and another diamond flower, Rustam, and some.
Beautiful. I
So
think
that's
I definitely struggle myself, and I'm sure a lot of people do who are watching today, in terms of styling that kind of Indian aesthetic jewelry with, the world that we live in today, this contemporary society, with kind of modern day today. So how do you, if you could, I mean, we'll go into the looks that you created for our pre-reel as well. But generally, how do you approach your styling every day? Is it super personal to you?
I think for me, jewelry is always the focus. So a lot of people ask me a lot of times, what do you do to dress up? And I usually say that I wear less to dress up. So if I'm going out in the evening, I usually just wear a big statement piece. Could be a big, gorgeous necklace or really amazing bracelets. That's how I really dress up. Wear less. But when it comes to everyday styling and putting traditional jewelry with Western clothes, I think it's about, to begin with, one needs to pick something that they're comfortable in. So say I'm wearing a pair of jeans and a shirt. So, everyone wears mostly a pair of jeans and a shirt or a dress or a jacket. And not be scared of sort of expressing yourself through everything that you wear. So,
Definitely.
I don't really dress for anyone. I dress for me. And I put everything up and I'm like, I like it. I'm going to go with it.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's also part of your identity and part of your get up every day. And if we look at towards more of the styling side of things, you created this video and this reel, which is actually for the viewers today on our Vogue India reel section, which we uploaded about an hour ago. But you've created 3 beautiful looks with using your jewelry, and in such an unconventional way, but also really kind of highlights how you can wear this kind of Indian aesthetic jewelry and these heirloom pieces with your everyday looks. And you've created 3 looks for us. One is with a blazer look. The second is a beautiful white silk gown slip. And the third is with like a co-ord sort of Indo-Western Indian outfit. Can you tell us a little bit about the jewelry that you paired this with, and why you chose those pieces for that look?
Sure. So I would say with the blazer, I wore a hatful. So I've worn jeans, I wore a leather bustier, and I wore a black blazer. And I actually thought of, I was thinking, what would I wear if I was going out to a bar or a club at night in Bangalore, Delhi, Bombay, London, anywhere. And I'm usually driven by the desire to show off India and handmade in India. So, wearing the hatful for me is a way where with everything I've worn, I'm kind of showing off what India is capable of. So that hatful is a around 150-year hatful from Awadh, from Lucknow, and it has beautiful meenakari that's called the Leheriya meenakari, which was usually done in red and white. So the rings have Leheriya meenakari. There are peacocks at the back of the hatful, which are just gorgeous. I wish I could wear them both ways, but unfortunately, it's just one. But when you're going out for a drink, your hands are always out, right? You're taking a drink, so it's something that's highlighted. So I would totally wear that, bar hopping, where your hands are seen and you're just, and with the clothes I'm wearing, you're just so comfortable. You're in a pair of jeans. It's just a jeans, a pair of jeans and a jacket. Then the second look that I created was the slip dress, the silk slip dress, and I'm wearing baju buns with it. Again, those are really old, 150-year-old baju buns from Deccan. And they have, again, the traditional Deccan meenakari behind, and the diamonds are old Golconda uncut.
It's like an arm bracelet almost, correct?
Exactly. And traditionally it was worn on both arms as a pair, but I felt like putting it together on one is such a statement. It's just, you wear and with a really simple dress, and there is no way anyone will be able to ignore you with those diamonds coming into the room. So so if the jewelry is elaborate, keeping the look simple so that the focus is on the jewelry, and making sure that whatever you're wearing, you're really, really comfortable in it.
Yeah.
The third
that was
very day look, which was a block printed cord set from Jaipur, and I'm wearing this necklace which is made out of jade, which has inlay work and pearls. So that's not old, but traditionally inlay work was India has always done inlay work, and Mughals were the ones who started inlay on jade. So I sort of have put them together with pearls to make it more, I think if you were to wear it during the day, you would wear it with a shirt, white shirt, block printed shirt, whatever. But you could easily take it to night with again, a slip dress, a jacket, whatever.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna interject for a second, because we have a question here which is actually super interesting, which is, when does jewelry go from being just what it is to being an heirloom piece?
I feel that the moment there are memories attached to it, there is there is shared, I would say, shared memories. So it could be something that has been passed down from your mom, from your grandmom. There's family history, there's their emotions, there's obviously age. So but again, something that I pass down to my son is going to be heirloom for him maybe 50, 60, 70 years from now. It's totally sentimental and emotional.
And do you have many of these pieces in your own closet that's been passed down to you?
I'm very lucky. I do.
Wow. Amazing.
But just a lot of the pieces that I have are, I think for a long time, what young Indians considered not cool, a lot of gold filigree work. And I just last year, I took a lot of them out of my locker and started wearing them to night outs, to events, and suddenly it was, the reaction I sort of got from everyone was like, wow, where do they make this? And it's something that is being made everywhere in India, in Bihar, obviously, where I'm from, but honestly, you can find it in many places.
Yeah, I think that sentiment has come up actually quite a bit during some of this diamond festival, and a lot of the videos that are going to come out over the next sort of day or so, that people don't want to keep their diamonds locked up in a safe anymore, and they actually want to take them out, and they want it to be wearable and versatile. And I think that's this sort of shift that we're seeing in the industry right now, generally, that natural diamonds are for the everyday. They're not just to be locked away
And while they are a great investment, they can be, you know, worn every day. And I think we have a question here about, on that note, how do I style more traditional pieces but look and feel modern at the same time? Which I think, you know, Anu Merton as a brand, and you beautifully curate on your Instagram feed as well. Kind of this kind of new tone of how to create that kind of modern look with these heirloom and heritage pieces. So do you have any advice for people who want to look to style things that way?
I mean, obviously, I would say start with mixing things up. So if your jewelry is traditional, opt for something which is not traditional in terms of clothes. So pick Western wear, pick Indian jewelry. A lot of times what I do is I pick jeans and a shirt, and I put all my traditional jewelry, and I wear a dupatta as well. So, you know, it's something that people, it's not traditional. It's not, I mean, it's just, it becomes very contemporary. It is very you. So I think as long as you sort of fuse it, mix it, and make it your own, you do have nothing to fear.
Absolutely. And I think we'll just take one last question. There's lots of questions going, which is great. I would like to gift myself a diamond jewelry piece. What piece would you recommend I buy first? So what would be the best sort of first investment piece if someone was kind of looking for that?
I think rings are really easy to wear and buy. You can wear them. You don't need to think about what else you're wearing with it. So it's for me, I think if you want to buy your first diamond, get yourself a diamond ring.
Definitely, and I would love to have that Golconda brilliant diamond ring that's currently on Anu Merton's Instagram for people watching, which is exceptional and beautiful. But that's been super insightful. Thank you, Anu, for taking the time for our festival this season. I think you create some of the most exceptional pieces, and I think actually you're creating a new language within the world of Indian jewelry, just in the way that you present it as well, and the way that you style your pieces. It's beautiful, and I think self-expression is definitely something that has come up in this festival as well. And I think that's exactly how people should be looking to style their pieces and their diamond pieces every day. Is just, you know, be yourself and wear what you want. So thank you so much for taking the time. And it's been such a pleasure meeting you for both of our first lives together.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Radhika. It's been a huge pleasure, and thanks everyone whoever came in and asked these questions.
Thank you, and hopefully I'll see you in India very soon.
Yes, please do.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.